Yo! What is going on, YouTube? I am your host, Biscuits, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to be counting down my top 5 favorite Arena War vehicles for free roam. So this list is just my opinion of what I believe to be the top 5 most fun Arena War vehicles for a free roam lobby. Let's go ahead and get straight into it. Starting off with number 5, we have the Vapid Dominator. So this is the Future Shock variant. Actually, recently just did a customization video on this car, so if you are interested, be sure to check that out. The Vapid Dominator can be purchased for only $36,000 from the Southern San Andreas Autos website. And then from there, you will need an additional $1.1 million in order to upgrade it to the Arena War. There are 3 different variants. As you can see, I went with the Future Shock variant because it is best for a clean build. So you will see a couple Arena War vehicles on this list that do not have any weapons, mines, etc., stuff like that, because a lot of the Arena War vehicles are just horrible for PvP. They're not fun. You'll get blown up within 2 or 3 missiles. So as you can see, I went with a clean build here on this Vapid Dominator. Now it does come with this tombstone here in the back. There is no way to remove it modification-wise. However, after you have already fully tricked it out, you can remove it after the fact. So you simply just hold right on the D-pad, and that baby's gone. And now we have a nice, clean Arena War Mustang with nitrous. So this is a muscle car, so you are able to do a wheelie. Now I installed 100% nitrous boost for this build, so it does have a nice little nitrous boost for acceleration. If you are looking to pick up the Vapid Dominator Future Shock for yourself, you will need to go to the Arena War website. Click on Dominator, has a buy it now price for $35,000. And then you will want to upgrade it to the Future Shock variant for $1.1 million. So overall, the Future Shock Vapid Dominator is a pretty sweet muscle car in GTA Online. So that is about it for the Vapid Dominator Future Shock. Let's go ahead and move on to number 4. Alright, and for the next vehicle on our list, in the number 4 spot, we have the Vapid Imperator. This is the Future Shock variant. And just like the last car you saw, this was a clean build. I purposely left off the RAM, scoop, weapons, all that stuff. I did put a jump on this one, though, just because it's kind of convenient to have sometimes getting up to or higher places with this thing. Now, this vehicle is primarily based off a 1973 Ford Falcon XB GT. You guys ever seen the original Mad Max? Well, this is the car that Mel Gibson drove in the original Mad Max movie. So as you see, I went with a nice clean black and gold theme. I think it looks very, very nice. This is actually one of my favorite muscle cars in the entire game. So, speaking of muscle car, we can do wheelies with it. We got nitrous. And like I said, I did install a jump on this one. You are able to do cool like tricks and stuff with the jump. There you just saw, did a 360. Not the cleanest 360 ever, but still a 360 nonetheless. Now this is also could be fun little drift vehicle if you're into drifting. As soon as you hit that nitrous, it's going to be drifting all over the place. So yeah, a pretty fun car in GTA Online. If you roll up in this thing to a car meet, a lot of people will not expect it to look like this. However, when you show up and it just looks like this, they're going to be confused because they're like, whoa, no weapons, no nothing. This thing is like clean. And you'll be like, yeah, hell yeah, it's clean. And you'll floor it and hit the NOS, and then you'll be gone. If you are interested in picking up the Future Shock Imperator, it can be had for a buy it now price of just under $2.3 million from the Arena War website. So that is pretty much going to do it for the Vapid Future Shock Imperator. Let's go ahead and move on to number 3. Next, we have the Apocalypse Sasquatch. So this vehicle starts as a rat truck, and then you upgrade it into this monster truck. This is the Apocalypse variant. I do not have armor all the way on this thing because I do want to be able to throw sticky bombs out of it. If you put the armor all the way up, you can no longer throw sticky bombs, and then it makes this thing just kind of a sitting duck for any sort of like flying vehicles, Deluxo, oppressors, stuff like that. So this vehicle has a jump like most of Arena War vehicles. I did install the jump on this one. I installed, as you can see, the biggest scoop, the large scoop. The funnest thing about this vehicle is just flinging cars. Let me show you what I mean by that. There you go. See, that car just went flying. So I have installed a 100% shunt boost on this thing. Unlike the two previous cars you saw that have the NOS upgrade, this thing has the shunt boost. So the shunt boost pretty much allows you to just immediately shunt your way to the left or to the right. So I could go shunt to the left, just like that, or I can shunt to the right. Now, in order to use your shunt boost, if you are on Xbox, you will press A, keep A held down, and then you will either hit left bumper or right bumper, depending on which direction you are wanting to go. If you are on PlayStation, you will hold down X, and then I believe it is either R1 or L1. So yeah, this monster truck is a lot of fun. It just runs over cars like nothing. Look, that car just blew up. I didn't even do anything, it just blew up on its own. Motorcycle is... that guy's gone. I don't know where he went, but he is gone. Now, it does take a little bit of practice in order to master the shunt boost. There is a certain point on the front plow here on each side on the corner where is the perfect spot to shunt boost other NPC vehicles or other players that you will be able to get maximum range. So I'm going to try to do that here for you right now. There you go. Look, there it was. Car instantly blew up. So that was a perfect shunt boost. And jump boost. Oh, hit the jump accidentally. So that's another thing you have to worry about. Any Arena of War vehicles that you install the jump on, the jump is going to be L3 on your analog. So you have to be careful not to accidentally press that when you're trying to shunt boost someone. That actually happens more than you think. Yep, so the Apocalypse Sasquatch is 10 times more fun with the shunt boost, so make sure you put the shunt boost on there so you are able to just fling cars all over the place. If you are interested in picking up the Sasquatch truck, you will first need to purchase the Rat truck from the Arena War website for $37,500, and then you will further need a $1.5 million to upgrade it to the Apocalypse variant. That's pretty much it for the Apocalypse Sasquatch. Let's go ahead and move on to number 2. Alright, next up in the number 2 spot, we have the Death Bike. I actually have two different versions of the Death Bike. First version I'm going to show you is the Apocalypse variant. So this is the Apocalypse variant, and I have all weapons and all that good stuff put on here. Pretty fun little bike to go around and cause havoc. It does have these dual miniguns on the front. And they work pretty well, as you can saw. I mean, that's only takes a few seconds to blow up cars, so that's surprising. It also has these two spinning blades on the front that will take out NPCs or anyone on foot. Oh, see? Dead. He's dead. Also has these spikes on the back wheel that will also help take out NPCs. It's got a jump, as well as nitrous. I also have this rear guard that does help keep bullets from hitting you, from people chasing you. Not really that great for PvP, because if you hit anything, you're just going to wreck and fall off, and whoever's behind you is going to immediately run you over and kill you. So, not the best for PvP, but definitely good for like Headhunter, stuff like that. It is definitely a fun little bike. So that is the Apocalypse variant. Let me go ahead and show you the Future Shock variant, which is the bike that I prefer. And here is the Future Shock variant death bike. So here it is, the Future Shock variant of the death bike. I left weapons, mines, all that stuff off. So this is strictly just a cruising bike. Now, as you can see, once you start it, it actually lights up at night. This bike looks totally sick. You can change the color. You can make that color any color you want. So definitely looks sick at night. The headlight there looks very sick. We got the nitrous, of course, as well as a jump. So since I left all the weapons, mines, etc. off on this build, we are able to use this thing in passive mode. So if you wanted to use this in passive mode, you totally can. Just like the first two cars on our list, the Vapid, Dominator, and the Imperator, you can use passive mode on those cars as well, as long as you do not install any mines, weapons, etc. on your Arena War builds. You can use them in passive mode, which is kind of nice to have sometimes, because if you're going up and against an Impressor Mark II or anything like that, you're just going to die immediately. If you are looking to pick up the death bike for yourself, so you will need to purchase the Gargoyle motorcycle for $120,000, and then you will further need an additional $1.2 million in order to upgrade it to one of the variants. So out of all the motorcycles in GTA Online, this is hands down my favorite bike in GTA, the Future Shock death bike. And you can also stunt with this thing. Since there is a jump, you can do tricks and do a 180 over cars and all kinds of stuff like that. Very fun bike for free roam lobbies in GTA Online. So that is pretty much it for the death bike. Let's go ahead and move on to number 1. Alright, and in the number 1 spot for best Arena War vehicle, we have the ZR380. This is the Future Shock variant. As you can see, I have this thing fully tricked out with weapons, lasers. It's ready to go. It's got jump. It's got mines. You hit right in that D-pad, it will drop those mines. So you can see I have this wheel, rotating wheel of death in the front, that I like to call it. That is perfect for taking out enemies, NPCs, anything like that. Also has the rotating spikes on the side. If you hit an NPC, they're done. Got the nitrous, of course, on here. And what's really funny is this front death roller thing. It will make other cars just fly up in the air. Also, the lasers aren't too bad. Takes out other cars pretty quickly. So yeah, this is the Future Shock variant. That's why I'm able to put those lasers on. Any other variants, you can only do machine guns. So, definitely cool. Now let me show you my favorite variant, the Apocalypse. And here is the Apocalypse variant of the ZR380. So as you can see, for the Apocalypse variant, you can make it very clean. So if you were looking to do a ZR380 up as I have done, and you want to make it clean, no weapons, no anything, then I definitely recommend going for the Apocalypse variant. It is definitely the cleanest build. So as you can see, I got this beautiful blue pearl paint job on there. It's probably tough to see because the sun is setting, of course. But this thing just looks so good. And when you put all the weapons and stuff on it, it just takes away from just the beautiful body lines of Nissan 350Z. I mean, that's what this car is based on. This is in my top 3 favorite sports cars in the entire game. This car will always turn heads at any car meet you go to. It's a great little drift car. We got nitrous. So did not install a jump on this one since it is strictly a drift slash race car. If people see you roll up in a ZR380 that's clean like this, they will be completely taken off guard, because 90% of ZR380s in this game people have tricked out, like the Future Shock variant that I just showed you with all the weapons and all that stuff, and that can all be fun and everything, but honestly, I prefer this. I prefer just this race car with NOS. It's clean, it looks good. And again, since we left all those weapons off, mines, etc., we can use it in passive mode. See, there we go. I just put it in passive mode. We're in passive mode, so I'm unable to use any of my weapons. If you are looking to pick up the ZR380 for yourself, you will need to go to the Arena War website on your phone. Click on the Buy Arena Ready Vehicles, and here it is, the Apocalypse ZR380. My clean ZR380 that is a drift race car is the Apocalypse variant. If you are looking to build into a clean race car like I have done, you'll want to go with the Apocalypse ZR380 variant. However, if you are looking to weaponize your ZR380, then I would recommend going with the Future Shock variant, because it does have the option to come with lasers instead of machine guns on the hood, and the fire rate is just a little bit faster. So the ZR380 can be purchased for $2.1 million from the Arena War website. Alright guys, so there you have it, my top 5 picks for Arena War vehicles in GTA Online. If you enjoyed this video, please drop a like. Also, if you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing for more content just like this. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe, and I will see you on the next one. Peace out.